Yes, this is Tactical Red and you're on Tactical United, and I'm making another video because I'm still pissed off about the game, and just gotta get a few things off my chest because it's just really got to me. At the end of the day, Ralf said after the game that these 10 players, the 10 players we need to change, and he's right in everything he's saying. You know, we need to get rid of, we need a whole new team, blah 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 blah, this, that and the other, but it's like he doesn't really want to get top four the way he's talking. Like, he doesn't really want to, he's not really trying to go for it, he's not really trying to get it. You're not really trying to, like, you know, you're pissing off, basically you pissed off the whole team saying that they're not good enough, and then you expect them to play well. Like, does he understand management, or is he just an idiot? Yeah, it's mad, but you know, this is all on, you know, this is all on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I was Ole out so fucking early. I didn't even want him to get the job. If you see my videos from the beginning, my first video was about me talking about Ole not getting the job because I didn't want him to get the job because he's whack. He's a rubbish manager, and we can't afford to have a guy like Ole. And then we had him, and look what he's done. He's ruined this club for years. He's fucked it up properly fucked it. Like, when I say the guy actually signed players like willy fucking nilly. Like, when you think about the 150 M's on Dan James, Wan-Bissaka and Harry Maguire, that's mad. Like, mad. How can you even spend that type of peas on that type of trash? It's trash ballers, pure trash ballers, free trash ballers. Like, them, man, I'm not even gonna make 300, 400 appearances for Man United. None of them will touch 300. Wan-Bissaka, if he's lucky, he has to be very lucky, or he has to improve drastically. But them, man, are whack ballers. Alright, nah, man. We need to understand, yeah. We need to understand as Man United fans, it's gonna be a struggle. I just don't want to see. I don't want to see these men on the bench like Mick Phelan. I don't want to see Fletcher. I don't want to see that old guy with the bald head on the bench. I just don't want to see none of them around Ten Hag. I don't want that. I want, like, we have to understand that these players like Maguire and McTominay and Luke Shaw and that, they go to these men because they're all golfing buddies and whatnot. They all hang out outside of work and that. Do you know what I mean? Outside of football. So that's why they play, because they're friends. They're all friends, and they all play and they all back each other. You know, come on, man. Maguire said, like, the fact that Luke Shaw said, you know, oh, I prefer playing for England than Man United. He said that because he knows he can get away with it, because he's already told Mick Phelan and them, man, that he prefers it. Trust me. This whole charades, like, who put them there? I wonder who put these men there. These men are also a big, massive fucking hindrance to our football and our club growing. These men are massive hindrances, and who put them there? Fergie. These are all Fergie's boys. Solskjaer's Fergie's boy, Phelan's Fergie's boy, Fletcher's Fergie's boy. Like, these men are all Fergie's guys. Like, they're all there, like, so sharp, bruv. Like, I'm sick of that. Like, well, like, for me, Fergie is fucked us up a lot. He fucked us up with David Moyes. He didn't want Jose there because Jose said, no, Man United's history is losing these games when we lost it in the knockout phase in the Champions League against Sevilla. He said he knocked out Man United, which basically means he knocked out Fergie. Fergie took that as a disrespect. Didn't allow Mourinho to sell the players he wanted in that summer. Didn't allow Mourinho to buy the players he wanted that summer. And the funny thing is, the players that Mourinho wanted to get rid of is what players we want to get rid of now, i.e. Martial, i.e. Pogba, Luke Shaw. Well, like, the fact is, he wanted to actually buy Maguire, and then they bought him a season late. Like, obviously he wasn't his first choice, but it's mad. It's mad how this club has allowed Fergie to not let things happen. So, like, you think McTominay would be playing games if it wasn't for Fergie? Do you really think McTominay's playing any games if Fergie's not in the club? McTominay's bench maximum. McTominay might not even made it through the academy, big man thing. The only reason he made it through the academy because Fergie met his parents when he was 9, blah blah blah. He's known him from a kid. That's the only reason he's there. He's not even there for any talent. He's got McTalentless. That's his name. He's dead baller. Like, honestly, we need to think about just getting these men out. Like, these men are out. Like, I think they're worse than the actual Glazers, big man. I actually think they're worse than the Glazers, because the Glazers has no. Glazers take money, and we know what they're about. We know, but they're not pretending. They're not hiding. They're not in the shadows. But these men are in the shadows. Fergie, Frieden, Fletcher. These men are all in the shadows doing crud. All of them, and that's the problem. That's the problem right there. That is a big problem, and we can't seem to resolve that problem. Because when you remove them, man, we'll be more open to bringing a new director of football. We'll be more open into bringing different types of people who have different types of mentalities that are not British, you know, or not Man United. You know what I mean? Like, it's more open. But these men are stifling the growth of Manchester United, especially Fergie. Fergie is stifling, and he is the legend. He is the best manager that we have ever have and may ever have. But he's stifling us at the moment, and it's not good for him to even be in contact with the football. And he is a board member. He makes decisions. You know, let's not pretend. Let's not act. He gets 250 bags a week. I know it's like retirement money, which he deserves, fine, but he's still got a say. Trust me. But yeah, man, players that need to go: Rashford, Martial, Maguire, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Cavani, Pogba, Lingard. I think Lingard, you know what? I'll be honest with you, I don't think Lingard played that bad when he came on. I know he wasn't great, but I think with Lingard, if you have him in a fucking system, he will do something. But we don't have him in a system. We don't have this guy in a system. But I think if we had him in a system, look at what he did at West Ham. If we had him in a system, I would keep him, because he can do something in a system. But he doesn't have a system. But I don't know if his mentality is elite. I don't think he has an elite mentality. That's the only thing I don't like about Lingard. His mentality is a bit soft, and he's a bit like just happy-go-lucky type of guy. And that doesn't do anything when you got that around the dressing room. You need winners around the dressing room. But to say Lingard has scored winning goals in the FA Cup and League Cup or whatever, fuck it, what it was, you know. So, like, I'm not pretending that Lingard, I never really liked Lingard, but even against Liverpool, he was not hiding. Like, you see McTominay, he hides. You see fucking Pogba, he goes missing. You see fucking, like, you know, Maguire and these man, like Bruno, and like, trust me, these men go missing. Anyway, man, we need to just get Ten Hag in, and we need to shift these players out. We need to sign a lot of players I would sign, by the way. I'll let you know. Nkunku, I would sign Diaby from Leverkusen. I would sign I don't think we can get Tchouaméni, man. I just don't know. I don't think we can get him. I'll sign Tielemans, and I'll sign a CDM. Alright, yeah, because Rashford's dead, bro. We need to get rid of him. Like put Sancho and Diaby and Nkunku like front three. I'm telling you, put that as a front three, and that would be. And then put Tielemans in there with like Fred and another midfielder, another holding midfielder. Like, it's just building slowly, and then, you know, I would get a left back. Desperately need a left back. Desperate for one. Desperate, because Luke Shaw, no. Anyway, I'm Tactical Red. This is Tactical United. Everyone have a great day. Sunny.